Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So I have this to review today. I've been so excited to get my hands on this. It's the newest product from Answr and it's the Volumewave Heated Brush. I've seen a few reels, a few TikToks using this and it looks absolutely amazing. It's basically a round brush so that you can get that really nice blowout look. But I have tried some devices like this in the past and I haven't really got on with them, to be quite honest with you. I've tried the blow dry brushes and the curls they just don't last. They don't, and you don't get that really nice curl. This one looks like it's basically a brush and a curler in one. So if I show you on the back of the packaging here, it can be used on all different lengths for your desired look. So obviously you can use it on shorter hair to get that kind of really nice under curl look there. You can use it as, you know, as I say, like a bit of a blowout look, or you can have more voluminous curls there as well. So if we take a look inside the package, this is what we get. So we do actually have two barrels in here, which is something that I personally haven't come across before. So we do have a smaller 30cm barrel and a larger 45 one as well. So to change the barrels, you just do that. It's so easy. So let's take a look at the larger one. So this is the 45. So you can see we've got really nice kind of, I would say quite soft, but firm at the same time bristles, if that makes any sense. And then inside there is actually ceramic plating in there as well. These bristles claim to be tangle free as well, which is a massive bonus. I'm sure that many of us, you know, have stories from our childhood of our mums or dads, you know, having to cut these out of our hair because we've got them stuck at some point. These ones claim to be tangle free, so hopefully that's not going to happen. And it also has fusion technology as well. It says it's where nano titanium meets ceramic, so it gives a kind of a static free effect. And not only that, but this is the handle itself, which actually has a really quite satisfying swivel cord on it as well, so you're not going to get yourself caught in the cord or anything. And then I'll just show you quickly, this is the 30cm barrel as well, so it's the same as this one, it's just on a smaller scale. So let's put it to the test. I will say it's got a really nice long cord as well on it. I think what I'm going to do is use this one on the kind of the longer ends, and I'm going to, when I get to the front, I'm going to go to the smaller barrel to do like my fringe and like these front bits just here. So we're starting off with the larger barrel, so we're just going to turn it on here and just leave that to heat up for a bit. So I'm going to section my hair, I think, so I'm going to split it at the back. I'm just going to tie this side for now out of the way, so we'll just concentrate on this side, and then I'm going to divide this into two. So I'll clip that top section out of the way for now. I'm just going to brush through the bottom section. I'm just going to pop some heat protectant on there as well. Super. So I am going to start off by taking, I think I'm going to go for about this much hair. So I'd say kind of like about an inch worth. Flick that behind my back. Right, and hopefully, oh, I can feel the heat. It says it heats up to 180 degrees and it's suitable for all hair types as well. So personally, my hair is naturally kind of a bit wavy. I'm going to start off, I think, with this front bit here. So I'm going to go down and kind of hook the bottom round it, I think. And then I'm going to kind of go up, kind of like I would if I was curling it. Just be careful that you don't touch this because it is blooming hot. I've just burnt myself, but trial and error. I am one of those people that's a little bit, what's the word? Accident prone. So I do tend to always burn myself on stuff like this. I should get myself some gloves. Right, so if we then kind of unbrush it and, oh, look at that. That didn't take long, did it? So we've got like a lovely little blowout kind of curl on the end just there, look. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Right, okay. So I'm interested actually to see when I get to the front how it's going to look with the smaller barrel as well. So I'll just leave that out of the way. Obviously, if you want them to be more prominent curls, then pop, you know, curlers in afterwards, or pin curls. I just prefer that kind of more natural, just a little bit of a flick at the end, really. Right, so we're going to do the same on the next section. I'll just show you a couple. I'll go through and do the rest, otherwise it's going to get boring. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Just doing exactly the same, and then holding it for a minute. We'll say as well though, it feels really soft. You know, it doesn't feel like it's frazzled or anything like that. It does feel really smooth. Obviously I did put that heat protectant on it as well, which will have helped. But I just feel that it's smoother than the blow dry brushes that I've used in the past that I mentioned earlier. They can sometimes almost make it a little bit, yeah, a little bit frizzy. I mean, I do have thick frizzy hair anyway, but they kind of emphasise it a bit. Whereas this one, it gives a much smoother sort of look. There we go. There's the next one. Oh, I'm loving that. Really nice kind of like curl on the ends, just so you can't see that. Curl on the ends just there, look. Yeah, nice and smooth as well, as I say. You don't get that, it doesn't look like it's all frizzy on the ends. Right then, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the long part of my hair. I'll come back when I do the front. I just wanted to show you this before I do continue to the other side. So this side is completely done now. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Like really nice kind of bouncy blowout curls at the end just there, compared to, obviously, let me show you properly, this side that I haven't done. Ignore this piece as well. I haven't touched that because that's the bit I'm doing with the smaller barrel. But yeah, look at the difference. That is so pretty. Okay, so there's the lengths done. I'm so happy with that. I think that looks really pretty. It needs a little bit of a comb, but we'll do that at the end. So I'm going to do the front bits now. So these are the bits that I've clipped out the way. I'm going to swap the barrels round. Take that barrel off and replace it with the small barrel. Right, so I think we're warming. Oops, I've got that caught. I think we're warm enough now. So I'm going to do exactly the same as I did on the longer pieces. I'm going to take the smaller barrel this time, go around the end again, kind of brush it through a bit at the end, and obviously I'm going to go away from the face on this longer piece here. And then we'll release that one. Oh, see, that's a tighter curl, obviously because it's a smaller barrel. That's how we're looking on that one. So if you want to do your whole head as smaller, tighter curls, then that's the effect that you're going to get. I'll just do the same on the other side. It's so easy to do. That is one thing I found with the whole of my head. Really easy with this swivel cord being kind of as easy to swivel as it is. It's so easy to get those, you know, curls. And also it's really lightweight as well, so it doesn't like weigh your arm down or anything. You don't get arm ache from it. It's yeah, really nice and lightweight. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh yeah, it's taken me 5 minutes to do my whole head, because it hasn't. It's taken me about 15, which I think is still a pretty good time. Oh, look at that. So cute. More like a little ringlet, I would say. Yeah, nice. Right then, so we're going to do the fringy bit now. So I'm going to take my short bits. It's quite hard to do this without a mirror. My short bits here. Now normally I would do these bits with a blow dry brush, and to be honest with you, they don't tend to go as kind of swoopy as I'd like, but I'm thinking because this barrel is a lot smaller, it might be better. Just going to brush that into one. like that. It's so hard to do without a mirror. And then just kind of do it upwards and just hold it there for, I don't know, 30 seconds. Right, and then we'll release that down. So it looks a bit weird at the minute. It's kind of sweepy. It always looks like that. Now I'm just going to take my hands and just kind of do this. So the next thing I need to do is just kind of brush it, and I'll probably put some spray on it as well. Right, so all brushed out now, and I popped a little bit of like smoothing spray on as well. I love it. I love how it looks. It looks kind of, you know, natural, but like put together at the same time. I think it's really pretty. The curls are nice. As I say, they're not like, you know, in your face, like really tight curls or anything. And I think, to be honest with you, in the future, I might go with the smaller barrel on the curls just to get them that little bit tighter, because I quite like how they've gone more kind of like this one here, like round the front. Yeah, and yeah, this bit, obviously, you know, as it's been left for a bit and brushed as well, and I've popped a little bit of serum on. It's a little bit swoopy on this side, but that'll drop after an hour or so. So yeah, I'll show you from the back as well. But yeah, I kind of like how it looks. I think it looks really pretty from the back and from the front as well, you know, which is what you want. And yeah, really easy to do as well, and fairly quick. As I say, it took me about 15 minutes, so that's fairly quick, isn't it? So yeah, I think it's a great little device. Definitely recommend it. You know, another one. Yeah, I've tried a few of the Answr products. I've tried the keratin treatment and the I can't remember what it's called now, the hair removal drop, and to be honest, I've got on with everything. So yeah, great company. Yeah, I do have a discount code for this because I am an affiliate for them, which I will link in the description box below for you. I believe that gives you 10% off if you want to try it for yourself. I'll obviously pop the link for the product down there as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching.